We got the sheets in the headlock. Niggas try to keep in the backyard. Only see what the choppers and red dots. I have my
Yeah. What up?
This that one AC. You ain't one of them rappers and none of your brothers can tell with my sevens and shots. Not checkers. I told my dogs, don't stress, don't rush it. I really got off for 7 on 7, and I'm getting better and better and better. My niggas is never no pressure. Every time I hear one of y'all niggas be smoke, it's never no pressure. Niggas is pussy. If I put a price on your head, should I get special? You know I be hanging with Jews, get money with Russians. I'm making my moves. The hood behind me, I never could lose. Some good, no solid, can play me like one of them dudes. You probably end up on the news. We popping that wallet, you know we ain't talking them Jews. Especially for none of you dudes. We slime with choppers. Rockin' Dior, I still remember.
What up? Get it up, nigga.
Nigga gonna die in the streets, so we can't even beef him down the force. And bitch, that rat keep talking this shit like he can't get blitzed and down the torch. Switching the lane when I'm in
that Friday energy, man.
I had the game for the real OGs, the money old bitch can't die by the whore. I had the game for the real OGs, the money old bitch can't die by the whore. Hate on me now, hate on me now. I tell her hate on me now.
Get that energy right, man. All right, that's enough of that, man. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Meek Mill spazzed on that bitch, man. That nigga Meek Mill spazzed on that bitch, man. Let's see what we got going on. Appreciate that Cash App, Tyrell Nash. Appreciate that $10 Cash App, brother. Shout out to the moderators, man. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Shout out to the supporters, man. You know what I mean? That type of energy. That was the energy we had when we was in Atlanta, son. I ain't gonna lie. When we was in Atlanta for the Self-Improvement Summit 5.0, that was the energy, man. Head on me now, head on me now, head on me now. That's gonna be the energy we bring into DC, man. What's going on, Chris? What's up? Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, that was the energy we came with when we was in Atlanta, man. You know, truth be told, let me talk about that for a second, man. That Atlanta weekend went by fast. Like, truth be told, I got to Atlanta Friday night because the summit was on Saturday. So I got to Atlanta Friday night, checked into my hotel, which they completely fucked me over on. Let me just get this clear. Because Atlanta was popping that weekend because it was Labor Day weekend. So, like, all the hotels was, like, booked. Like, for the most part. And if you did find a hotel, they was trying to hit you in the head for like $300 a night or whatever. At least when I was looking. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this ain't even the W. This the Sheraton. So niggas was getting Airbnbs and all that. But, so I get to Atlanta Friday night. I was in Atlanta Friday night. I might have got there about 9-ish, 10 p.m., 9, 10, something like that. Checked into my hotel. It was nothing like they had on the pictures on the website. Let's get this clear. I'm in the middle of East Atlanta, the hood. I'm like, yo, man, this ain't the hotel that y'all had on the website. But I'm like, what? I already paid for it. I'm like, whatever, man. So anyway, boom, get there. I mean, set up all my stuff for the next day. Then I went out that night. I might have left back out like 11 something because I was hungry. As soon as I hit the corner, I jumped in the whip, hit the corner. It was this Mexican spot. Nah, you know what? It was like 11:30, probably closer to midnight actually, when I got back out the hotel room. Kind of think about it. And you know, it wasn't too many spots you could eat at that late. So I turned the corner. It was this Mexican spot that was popping. This is no cap. That was popping. That bitch was wide open. Because, you know, like, a lot of Hispanics in Atlanta now. Y'all don't know. So I walk up in there. I'm the only black dude in that motherfucker, right? The only black dude in that bitch, son. So, you know, the DJ kind of scratched the record a little bit when I walked in. Like, what is he doing here? I'm like, yo, I'm hungry and I'm about to get a drink. Y'all got me super fucked up. You know what I mean? For real. So I walked up in that bitch and everybody was cool, man. You know what I mean? Got me some shrimp tacos. You know what I mean? I think a quesadilla. You know, me smashed on it. You know, drunk my little drink up and shit. I'm kicking it. You know what I mean? By myself and shit, just at the table, just cooling and shit. And Got on the phone, called my nigga Dually, like, yo, where you at? He like, man, I'm all the way downtown somewhere. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna make it tonight, man, because you way downtown. By the time I get there, fuck with you, nigga, it'd be like 1:30 in the morning. So anyway, got up the next day, got everything for the summit. We did the summit. Man, we went out that night and tore a hole in Atlanta. I mean, we all went out that night. And I usually stay an extra day and like rest on Sunday and hit the road on Monday. Man, I got up Sunday morning, man, and I hit the road. That weekend went by too fast, man. Like that shit went by like that. I'm like, damn. Like shit. Like, and this was the wildest after party. Like, let me get this clear. When we do the summits, you know, because we usually do an after party after the summit. Well, sometimes we just might go out to eat, just have a couple drinks or whatever. And this was the wildest after party, man. For the people that stayed to the end, because people was dropping off. Like some people dropped off about 11, some people dropped off, 12. Come 1, most of the people was gone by 1, and then you had like 2 in the morning. The spot where we was at, they closed at 2, and yo, man, we had the VIP locked off. You know what I'm saying? Just booked up. We had a good time, man. By the end of the night, people realized who Boogie was. Like, because some people know me as Rashad. And at the summit, I'm more like Sergeant Coates. And people get to see me in a different way. But that night, I was Boogie. I was 23-year-old Boogie standing on the tables. It was like, okay, this nigga different, man. I was bugging the fuck out, man. For the people that stayed to the end, they knew how wild that shit got, man. And we just had a crazy night. I'm like, yo, I ain't partied this hard in like 10 years. And come Sunday, man, I'm like, man, this weekend went by quick. I mean, them summer weekends be going by fast, man. I'm going to try to preserve this one, the one in D.C. I'm going to try to preserve this. Because, like I said, I usually stay an extra day. I usually stay until Monday morning. Then I hit the road. And I take that Sunday to rest and close everything out and recalibrate because I don't want to miss nothing. Make sure I got everything and, double check the venue, make sure nobody left nothing. Somebody might miss a flight or something. I might give them a ride or whatever. You never know, so I usually stay that extra day. But for whatever reason, I left on that Sunday. And when I got back to the crib, man, I was empty, man. I ain't gonna lie. That Atlanta event took a lot out of me. That was like my baby for like a month. Like a brand new baby, you got to take care of every day and feed it and change the diapers. So when it was over like that. I was like, damn, I got home. I had to really calibrate, man, because I was drained, man. I was like, yo, man, I feel mad empty. It took me like a whole week to get back right because I was just thinking about the event just every day. Like, okay, and things was going wrong. I had to fix it. Like, I just wanted the event to be like as big as I could to try to just blow it up. Money wasn't even an option, man. Just spent it like whatever, just whatever, man. It don't even matter. Shout out to everybody that donated to the Atlanta Summit. A lot of people donated and came through and show love just to support the movement. So, I appreciate everything, man. So like the next event in DC is going to be even better. Like I say, man, for people that don't know, man, what you getting for the DC event 6.0, what you really getting at this point, it's just a lot more polished, man. For the people that came to the first 2 summits and they came to the Atlanta event, they like, damn, man, I really see the changes that you made. I really see the growth of the summit. And y'all got to understand, man, we doing this with a limited budget. Like with a limited budget. Like this is not no, $15,000, $20,000 budget or nothing like that you can just kind of play with the money. Like everything got to be accounted for. So, for that Atlanta event, dog, nigga, I paid damn near $1,000 just for the catering, just to make sure everybody ate good. Like it just was what it was, man. They like, yo, bud, this is the best salad I ever had in my life. I'm like, you fucking right, nigga. That shit costs, nigga. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers' weddings don't even be costing $1,000 sometimes. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be going to weddings and the shit don't even. But I just wanted to make sure, dog. I had personal drivers for people at the airport. I swear to God, like I had personal because I just know a lot of people in Atlanta. I had personal drivers for people waiting for them at the airport on deck. Like just that shit was everything, man. I put a lot into that shit, man, to the Atlanta event. And that shit went like clockwork, man. Only one thing went wrong that I'm not going to say. I'm not going to talk about. Only one thing went wrong that most people didn't catch, but obviously I catch everything. But beside that, man, that motherfucker went smooth, man. Like the Atlanta event was everything. Information was good. Cook that. You know, presentation was cook that. So it was live, man. You know, everybody had a real good time and shit. So I just wanted to talk about that for a second. You know, I mean, we brought that energy to Atlanta, man. We definitely doing another summit in Atlanta. I got to do that. If it was up to me, man, I would have every summit in Atlanta. If the Atlanta show, man, love, son, I'm gonna be honest. Atlanta rolled out the red carpet for us, man. And that's a fact. Atlanta showed so much. And I was kind of nervous because, you know, we've been in DC and I've been creating all these relationships in DC because we had 4 summits in a row in DC. So, you know, creating a bunch of relationships. People know me, people know us or whatever. So they kind of expect us and stuff. So I was like, damn, man, we got to start in a new city and we'll see what it's hitting for. Man, dog, Atlanta rolled out the red carpet for us, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They rolled out the red carpet, dog. And they showed a bunch of love to us, man. And whatever we needed, man, they made sure we had, man. So shout out to Atlanta. I wanted to do another one in Atlanta, but I was like, nah, that might be too much. I'm like, shit, I ain't even want to leave. I was up in the club, like only a few people gonna know. I was up in the club, like, yo, man, we should just move to Atlanta. Like, only a couple people know about that time. Like, yo, we should just move to Atlanta and shit. Like, real talk, bugging out. Like, what is in this Ciroc? Because I'm tripping. Like, that's how much fun we had. Like, yo, man, we should all just move to Atlanta and just get a big ass house. But that's how much fun we was having, man. I was caught up in the moment, man. I had to submit to the moment. Like, you know, you live in life when you just submit to the moment. When the moment bigger than you and you feel it in your spirit, like real talk, you just got to submit to the moment, man. Like, you know what? I'm just going to let, you know, this moment speak for itself. I'm telling you, man, people pay a lot of money in life, right? To learn how to be present. And I noticed this is an industry if people don't know. Like people pay coaches and companies or whatever to learn how to be present and to be in the moment. People be paying tens of thousands of dollars. People be climbing mountains and skydiving and whatever they do. Jumping out of airplanes, jumping out of balconies, bungee jumping, whatever. To learn how to be in the moment. They go sit up in the cave for like 2 weeks with no food and water just to meditate, and they still can't do it. This is a whole industry, people. People be going under hypnosis, whatever, taking meds, smoking weed, whatever they got to do, drinking wine, you know, to learn how to be in the moment. And there's certain times in life, dog, where you just got to submit to the moment. Mind, body, and spirit, where you just submit, like, this is bigger than me. What up, Smith and West? I'm being honest, man. And Atlanta was one of the moments, man. It was like, yo, I give up. Jesus, take the wheel. Y'all know what Kanye said. I think it was Kanye that said, Jesus, take the wheel, or whatever. Jay-Z, one of them dudes. I think it was either Jay-Z or Kanye that said, Jesus, grab the wheel. Might have been Kanye. Whoever it was, that's one of the moments like, yo, take the wheel, dog. I'm in the moment. Yo, man, you can't pay for that. That's a priceless situation. That's priceless, man. I just told you, people pay tens of thousands to learn how to keep their mind still. When really, truth be told, they in the wrong moment. That's what I've surmised from all of that, right? When you really, truly in the moment and it's divine time, Y'all don't even hear me. When it's really divine time, at the end of the day, you know, you feel it, and you're going to submit to that moment. And see, a lot of people looking for that moment outside of themselves, and they looking for that moment and trying to, manufacture that, trying to create it. And that's not always the answer. You know what I mean? You got to be spiritually grounded, and you have to be on a mission too, I feel like. Excuse me, when it's divine time. That's my personal opinion. I ain't got no evidence to say that. It's just my experience. So I just think they in the wrong energy. They in the wrong space. But when you really get in that right mission, when you're on the right mission and you got the right people around you and everything just lining up and your life is pretty balanced, man, you can't go wrong, man. You're going to know when you're in a good moment because you're going to submit to it. Like, yo, this is bigger than me. Like, this is divine time right here. You're just going to let go. Like, man, grab the wheel, dog. You know what I mean? So, like I say, Atlanta was one of those moments for real. The first self-improvement summit, the very first, anybody that came to the first summit, oh, man, that's my baby. That picture on the wall right there that I need to blow up and make bigger whenever I get some time. That picture right there behind me with the fellas, the first summit, anybody that came to that one, oh, my God, we had so much fun at that summit, man. And I don't try to top each summit. Every summit has its own personality, man. Every summit has its own energy behind it. It does. It's not like I'm trying to top Atlanta or I'm trying to top number 3 or whatever. But if I had to put them in order, you know what I mean? If I had to put them in order, Self-Improvement Summit number 3 was the best one. And then it was Atlanta. And then it was Self-Improvement Summit number 1. And then number 2, and then number 4. But at the end of the day, though, the first one, that was everything. I got an emotional attachment to the first summit. Because at that moment, I seen what it could be. And I felt the energy. I'm telling you, man, like when you leave the summit, this is sample top facts, right? This is real talk. When you leave the summit, right, people think that they're just going to go home. And maybe some people do, Dog, you're going to be high for like 3 days. Like, y'all know how it is when you go to like a real good concert or something. Like, you ever been to a real good concert? And then you high for like a day and then it comes down. That's how it is at the summit, man. I'd be high for like 3 days just off the energy. And then it levels off. Like it levels off. And then I go back to being normal. It all depends on the energy that people bring. Because I feed off the energy of the people. So if everybody in good spirits, is everybody, got their mind right, and if it's flowing, like my energy gonna be real high, you know what I mean? But if people come in there kind of sleepy or whatever, then you got to try to wake them up a little bit. But, at the end of the day, though, Self-Improvement Summit number 1, I got an emotional attachment to. And I would never try to recreate that. You know what I mean? Because it was so ill. Like I say, that summit, I didn't get back to my hotel room till 5 in the morning. Shout out to Sad Jones. Like, he had to take me back to my hotel room. I didn't get back to my hotel room till like 5 in the morning. Literally. That's how crazy it was. So, man, we had fun, man. For the people that actually hang out through the night. And everybody don't have to. Everybody doesn't, and that's not mandatory. You could just come to the summit and that's it. But if you, hang out with us, then yeah, you're probably going to be up for a while. Because I usually don't go to bed till the last man leaves, man. I'm usually like the last one out. It was only one summit I missed the after party. And that was summit number 2. I got sick. I actually got sick at the summit. You know what I mean? Not like sick, but I by the time we got to the restaurant, I got some food. I got me a drink. I think I had like 2 drinks. I was done. I was physically sick. So I had to go back to my room and lay down. And I don't know what everybody else did. I think they all did. That was the only summit I couldn't hang out. I was literally sick, man. I was sick as a motherfucker. Somebody say you are glowing like a pregnant woman. You must be in love. Funny. 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 I might be making some announcements soon. Y'all be cool. Keep y'all on y'all toes for a minute. The boogeyman might make an announcement soon. You never know, man. You know what I mean? Y'all just be cool, man. Y'all be paying attention, man. Y'all be on my bumper, man. Shout out to my West Coast niggas, man. Y'all be riding my bumper, man. On blood, cuz. Y'all be riding my bumper, man. On fruit. I mean, I can't even do my show, man. Y'all be trying to look in the niggas' eyes, man. Like, yo, this nigga Boogie might be up to something, man. I might make an announcement soon, man. Y'all never know what I'm up to. Head on me now. Head on me now. No, man, it's that Friday energy, man. It's that Friday energy. Speaking of kids, somebody say he got a girl pregnant and she having triplets. I wish, man. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I've always wanted twins, man. I've always wanted twins. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That'd be like the only way I would have more kids if I can get some twins. I've always wanted twins. But it's like a very small probability, right? Like you can't just have them, you know what I mean? It's divine. So unless they run in your family, the twins don't run in my family. We ain't got no twins in my family. As far as I can think, we ain't got one set of twins. So that might be dead. That might be dead. But yeah, I've always wanted twins, man. Straight up. And you know, you never know. We'll leave that up to God. But moving on. A lot of dudes need to stop capping, man. Like, you know, I did this live stream yesterday, right? And I was talking about, you know, the black male YouTuber that admitted that, you know what I mean, he had slept with underage women. And by the energy of that video that he did, the nigga Glendon Cameron, it sounded like he's like, I don't even regret it. Like I would do it again if I was in that situation. It sounded like that was the energy behind it. I was like, this guy's crazy. But as I did my video yesterday, I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy, man. And then I thought about it. I'm like, ew, DJ scratched the record. This nigga talking about, I used to put up Craigslist ads. Now, y'all watch my content for a while. You know, I like to talk about weirdo energy, man. I'm sorry, man. A Craigslist ad, my brother? Yo, man. And that's the shit that really kills me with the capping. I'm telling you, I can't even take it no more, bro. I can't even fuck with that no more. With the capping. Niggas is capped out. Niggas will sit online all day and talk about how these women are hoes, how pussy's so easy to get. Niggas is like, Boogie, I slipped and fell on a banana peel and I fell into some pussy. All of this shit. Excuse me. These women doing what they want. It's feminism. All of this crazy shit. All right, fair enough. I'm not gonna argue with a nigga. In some situations, pussy is easy to get. So why the fuck you on Craigslist? That's my question. Why the fuck you on Craigslist? To me, that's some borderline weirdo shit. And I ain't even trying to judge the nigga, but I gotta tell it how I see it. If one of my niggas call my phone, like one of my close friends in real life call my phone and tell me like, yeah, nigga, like, I met this little shorty on Craigslist. I'd be like, yo, Craigslist, my nigga? When did we relegate ourselves to Craigslist? Like, yo, we steppers. Call me back. Click. Like, yo, we steppers, bro. So you gonna tell me all the women that you walk past every day that these niggas claim all of them hoes and all of this. So all of these women are hoes and they fucking everybody under the sun and all of this. Why you ain't stepping? So you gonna bypass that, wait till you get home and put up a Craigslist ad? Now, like I said yesterday, the Glendon Cameron nigga, he ugly as shit. That's just the truth. So I can see why he did that. I mean, I just gotta be honest, man. You know what I mean? Look, I'm not doing that politically correct shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm in some real good energy too, but I can't just walk around shit no more. We gonna call it by its proper name. That nigga ugly as shit. So I can see why he did that. That's the truth. And I don't want nobody to say I'm hating on the nigga. Whatever. God bless this nigga. Why would I hate? Nigga, you can chop off my right arm from shoulder down. I wouldn't want to be him. I would not want to look like him. My nigga's gonna be honest. You can chop off my right arm. No, this is well, to y'all this is my right arm, but to y'all it's gonna look like it's over here. You can chop off my right arm from shoulder down. Literally from shoulder down. You can have that motherfucker. To keep my right arm, I would not want to look like him. And that's a fact, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. So I can see why the nigga would take that route. Because I bet you he ain't put no picture up there. Like, I just don't know about that Craigslist shit. My nigga, like I said, when I think of Craigslist, I think about when you might need a mechanic or something. This is real talk. Or when you might need some lawn care, your refrigerator might be broke or some shit like that. This is real talk, man. You might need somebody to put up your new 60-inch flat screen TV. This is when you get goods and services on Craigslist. I'm serious. Like, I can't think of no players that jumped on Craigslist. Nigga that claim they a player that jumped on Craigslist for some pussy. That's very, very odd to me. I'm just being honest, man. I'm like, Craigslist, my nigga? And that shit really stuck out to me. I think that shit went over people's head. Not me. I had to stop right there. Like, fuck you doing on Craigslist for pussy? That's very odd to me, man. I'm sorry, bro. But that nigga might be capping about that whole story. He might be capping about that story, man. You know. Because if you really think about YouTube, you got to have a stick. I mean, that's the truth. And you got to go viral. Going viral is better than money because it's going to bring the money. If somebody had a $30,000 check or even cash, 30 grand. And if somebody gave you the option, like you can get the 30 grand or you could go viral for 2 weeks. You better take that viral moment. If you plan on making this a career. Now, if you're trying to hit a lick, then just take the money. But if you're trying to make this a career, take the viral moment. That's priceless. You can't pay for a viral moment, bro. And everybody looking to create a viral moment, good or bad. Kevin Samuels went viral when he told the girl, you're going to die alone. The nigga went viral. And it's been up ever since. You know? I'm sorry, you can't recreate these moments. Deontay Wilder went viral after he got the ass beaten of his life. You know? So what I'm saying is that nigga might be capping on that video. He might not be telling the truth. I mean, think about it. Really think about this shit. Y'all hit that like button for me, y'all, please. Like, really, really think about this shit. He don't seem like a dumb guy. He don't seem like he's unintelligent, you know? Why would you make a video talking about you have sex with underage girls? During the R. Kelly trial. Excuse me, After the R. Kelly trial, I'm sorry. That nigga could have did that video 3 years ago. 4 years ago. Why he didn't do it? So he might be trying to go viral. That's why I say the nigga might be capping, bro. If you ask me. Like, he might be capping, man. Truth be told. And look, man. I mean, social media, you just need eyes on you. You need attention. You know what I mean? That video had damn near 70,000 watches, man. That's good. That nigga wasn't going to do that many views without the controversy. So I just don't know. He might be capping. I just don't know about that Craigslist shit. That was odd to me. And I know it's going over y'all heads, but if y'all think about it, you know, it's weird as fuck to me that a nigga would get on Craigslist and put up his own ad. Usually if a nigga get on Craigslist, he might be responding to an ad that a woman put up. I can see something like that. I can see that. I'll give a nigga a little pass on that. If you jump on Craigslist and respond to a woman's ad, you putting up your own ads? What type of peanut butter and jelly shit is this, Brazzy? I had to call Brazzy, like, yo, Brazzy, talk to me, dog. I had to call my nigga Brazzy, like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Brazzy, talk to me, nigga. Talk to me, nigga. Like, yo, something ain't right. What type of nigga gets on Craigslist? And I don't know about no fucking 17-year-old girls looking for men on Craigslist. This is a new trend. We need to contact 60 Minutes so they can run a story on this nigga. For real. Because something ain't right. It's a bunch of 16, 17-year-old girls on Craigslist looking for grown men that look like him. So what did they type in? Find me a fucking 40-year-old man with chapped lips. That's what they put? Find me a meathead nigga, ugly ass meathead nigga with chapped lips on Craigslist. Is that what they typed into the search engine? Come on, Jones. I think that nigga capping. It's something that you never know. I'm not saying that he's not. I don't know. I ain't saying that he is. I'm just saying that the nigga, it just seemed odd. My nigga, I ain't never been tempted to get on Craigslist looking for some women, man. Looking for some pussy. All of these women, I come from that, bro. I come from the era where if a man see a woman, he gonna step to her. Like, you just gonna be a stepper. That's very odd to me, man. And you know what? Here's the thing that I've really noticed since I've been online. Let me tell y'all something, man. Like, I came outside when I was in high school, right? I was outside. I wasn't really on, like, I mean, the internet really wasn't popping when I was a young nigga and shit. It wasn't all these smartphones. Niggas still had Nextels and flip phones and shit. Like, I had a pager up until I was in 8th grade. Like, but at the end of the day, though, I was outside. That's how you got your stripes. Like, niggas put the peer pressure on you to talk to women. If I was to go back to high school, if you ain't talked to the girl that you like, you was a bitch. And you got treated as such. I ain't capping, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. I ain't capping, y'all. This was, man, any nigga that came outside during the 90s and 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, that was my swinger days, man. When I was outside. You know what I'm saying? Late 90s, 2000s, especially 01 is when I really jumped off the porch for real. Dog, let me tell you something, man. You was a bitch and niggas treated you like one. If you went to the mall, if you went to the skating ring, definitely in school, and it was a girl that people knew you liked and you ain't talked to her, you got treated like a bitch. I'm being honest. Niggas wasn't playing that. Niggas be like, man, go talk to her, man. Go talk to her. And you might get embarrassed before the day over. Like, come here, Shanice. Hey, come here. That nigga like you and he don't want to tell you. Man, you got put on blast in front of the whole cafeteria. If you was at least a name brand, a half name brand type nigga, they put you on blast. Motherfuckers know the girls you like. You got put on blast, Jones. They made you, dog. You was made into a step up, bruh. Like I say, I went to public school. That was the breeding ground. That was a school of hard knocks, nigga. Public school, dog. If you can't learn how to talk to a woman in public school, maybe, I don't know what happened. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what a nigga was going through, but maybe you just had a girlfriend all 4 years. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you wasn't making it through the day without talking to that girl, bro. If you had a crew, a guys with you, y'all know how it is. Toxic masculinity, whatever y'all want to call it, nigga, you was getting treated like a straight doja for the rest of the day. Like, yo, why this nigga scared to talk to girls? And they was telling you, like, yo, man, something wrong with you. What's wrong with your man? Like, yo, come get your man from the table. You couldn't sit at certain tables, bro. You could not sit at certain tables unless you go fix that. You know what I'm saying? And then you had other little ways to get at the girls. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you had other little ways, you know. If you know her friend, then you go talk to her friend. Like, yo, put me on. You know what I mean? That was suitable. You know what I mean? Because you're using the reference policy, man. You know what I mean? You know a friend that, all right, got that. Or if your man date her, you want to get on with the homegirl, you put the bug in her ear. That's suitable. But let me tell you something, dog. When shit got real, I'm talking about when shit got real, you had to step, bro. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You had to step. So I don't know about no Craigslist shit, man. I think niggas would have laughed you out the building, Jones, for that. That's just something we wasn't playing. And I'm glad I came up under that cloth, too. I did. Because it made me face my fears early. Real talk. It made me face my fears early, man. So I'm glad I had these moments when I was in high school. And then as you get older in life and you become a man, you're not scared to talk to women. No, you're not scared of no rejection. You realize every woman ain't gonna like you, dog. Every woman ain't gonna find you handsome, or every woman not gonna have chemistry with you. But you still got to be a stepper. At least a woman can respect that. Like, yeah, he had the nuts to even talk to me. Imagine being a woman. Let me just say this for the fellas. Just imagine being a woman and there's this nigga staring at you all day and they don't ever say nothing. Y'all ever think about it like that and how weird that shit make you niggas look? I don't even think y'all realize it. Like, just imagine that. It's this nigga staring at you all day, but they don't even say hi. They don't even say hi to you. They don't even introduce themselves. They just stare at you. Y'all wouldn't think that was odd. Y'all wouldn't think that's weird shit. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm just being honest, man. But that's the reality of a lot of women. There's a bunch of men staring at them and don't say nothing. That's the life that women live, dog. Or they'll catch a nigga turning around trying to stare at their ass when he had the opportunity to say something to her face and he ain't say it. Man, that's coward shit, man. Women understand, especially pretty women, like some of these women up in the chat room, especially pretty women. Women understand that it takes some nuts to even talk to a woman because women put their best game face on, especially when they did their makeup, their hair done. Women understand that, yo, all right, I mean, he got some confidence for you to step into me because I know I look good, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Women be on that type of time. Like, I know I look good, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that he even had the confidence to say something separated him from the pack. You know? Women know it ain't easy stepping to some of these women, man. Especially when you look, their faces be looking like, what are you got to say? It just be written all over their forehead. Like, what would you like to speak to me about? You know what I mean? Real shit. It be the face for me. It's the faces for me that women make. I'd be like, yo, man, you gonna hit your boy with the resting bitch face? It's the faces for me, dog. I'm telling you. It's the faces for me that women make. And like some of them, but here's how I know women be capping too. Cause like some of them, right? Like when you really getting good with a woman, she'll tell you later. She'll tell you later on, like, yeah, I was waiting for you to come talk to me. She ain't gonna tell you this off the tizzy because she want to touch your nuts. She'll tell you later on, preferably when she laying on your chest, playing with your chest hairs, playing all in your beard or whatever. She'll tell you, oh yeah, I was glad you came to talk to me and shit. You know how many times I've heard that from women? I'm being honest, man. I've heard that shit a lot of times from women. But in the moment, her face was like, nigga, don't come speak to me. That's the face they made. Because women got a mean, cool killer look, right? It's just mean, a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them just got to look like I say, what do you have to say that the next man ain't say? Nigga, that's why your shit can't be soggy. Your shit can't be soggy, dog. It can't. Your shit can't be soggy, nigga. You got to get it right. And it depends on what woman you're talking to. Me personally, I just believe in being a gentleman. For the most part, I think you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody saying you got to be a simp or you got to be overly nice. Just be a gentleman. Be cool and respectful. That's the tutelage I came up under. Hey, Skimmy, can I talk to you for a second? You know what I mean? Or I might say, like, you mind if I speak to you for a second? Like one woman I told, hey, Skimmy, like, you mind if I introduce myself to you? Like, real talk. And if they say yeah, sometimes I don't even wait till they give an answer. I just say it and I just start popping. But at the end of the day, dog, I just think being respectful going to take you a long way with women, man. Just be a cool. You definitely got to be cool. You can't be nervous. You can't be nervous. You can't be nervous. But just being cool, calm, I think you'll be all right, man. And that's going to mitigate the harsh rejections too. Because that be the shit that be fucking niggas' heads up. Like the harsh rejection. But if you cool and you just a cool dude and women see that, she might just tell you like, nah, not right now. Or I got a boyfriend. Whatever they say. You know, nah, no thank you. You know what I'm saying? They be like, no thank you. And that's fine. You know, she probably been trying to, you know, just go on about her day or whatever. All right, it's all love. But all that other shit niggas be doing at gas stations in Georgia, like we seen these videos where, you know, chicks is scared to go to the gas station in Georgia. Chicks in Atlanta be having to drive all the way to Augusta because them niggas so savage. Real talk. They got to drive all the way to Augusta or Macon, Georgia to go get fucking gas. Because you niggas have become straight fucking savages, man. Attacking these women at the gas stations and shit. You know, like some of this shit be odd, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I've sat in women cars before. Well, they was parked, but shit. If a woman give me a certain it's a go. Like if a woman give me a certain look, like Christmas came early type of look, y'all know that look. Like if a woman give me a certain look, I got a little rope to play with. This is just the truth. And she just looking like Christmas came early. Be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and spread my wings a little bit. I mean, I've sat in women's cars, man. Real talk. I mean, I'm still respectful, but she gave me the look. Christmas came early. Here's your gift. But I was a young man. I wouldn't do that shit now. Girl, fuck around, pull a gun out on you. That was back, my young nigga running around days. But yeah, a lot of niggas be capping, man. I don't know about that Craigslist shit. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm lost on it. Maybe I missed the whole other side to the game. Because I was outside. That's all I can say. I was outside. So we didn't leave from outside to go inside. We went from inside to outside. So I can tell you what happens outside. I don't really know. Before I got on YouTube, dog, I wasn't really on social media, bro. You know what I mean? I just wasn't. The only thing I ever had was a MySpace back in the day. And I might have had a Facebook for like a few weeks when I was overseas, keeping contact with my family, but I deleted it. I did the dating app thing before. I don't know. I don't even know how to work a dating app, bro. And this is no cap. I don't even know how to talk to women because that's not my strengths, man. I got to play to my strength. That's not my power. So some niggas I know, they can work the dating apps because they know the lingo. I don't know the lingo. So I be lost on this shit. You know what I mean? I've met some women on dating apps, but that's not my strength, man. So I got to play to my strengths. But if you know how to work the dating app, then you Gucci. Man, I don't know how to work that shit, man. And I'm too old to try to figure this shit out at this point. You got to play to your strengths, though, man. You know, and you got to know the lingo. That's like vital. You got to know the lingo. I'd be lost even when I did do the dating app thing. I didn't know what these women was talking about because it's a lot of abbreviations. I'm dead serious. It's a lot of abbreviations. It's a lot of what the fuck? Hold on. What you got going on, Siri? It's a lot of abbreviations. It's a lot of just chopped up lingo that I couldn't pick up on, right? So I just keep it cool. Because I was lost. I'm like, I don't like to be lost. I got to be in control. I got to be in control. And then you realize these women don't look like they look on the pictures either. I see a lot of pictures from the neck up. And then I was noticing, I'm like, every night is the same group of women on it. So, and I got catfish before too. That was the last straw. I got catfish, man. This is a true story, man. I told this story before. Y'all hit that like button for me. Yo, did y'all hear my catfish story? Y'all press 1 if y'all heard it. I'll tell it. I got catfish. This is a real life true story. That shit traumatized me, Jones. That shit traumatized me, man. Y'all press 1 if y'all heard my catfish story. I'll tell it again. I don't give a fuck. It's kind of funny, but I was traumatized, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Let's say neck up equals heavyweight. Snapple top facts. I'm not even against big girls. I fuck with big girls before. Like the Jill Scott type. I be rocking with the big girls. If they cute. Like Baltimore is the home of the big pretty girl. You know what I mean? It's a lot of big pretty women, man. I be rocking with them. But That ain't even the case. At the end of the day, though, let me tell you something, man. Oh yeah, y'all press one if y'all heard my catfish story and shit. I don't want to lose my spot. All right, we ain't getting no ones. So boom. This was some years ago, man. This was some years ago. You know, maybe it's 2021. This was probably maybe like 2015. 14, 15, 15, 16, whatever. Give or take a year. Give or take a year. And I remember I'm on a dating app one night. So chopping it up with a few people. So man, there's one woman was just going back and forth or whatever. And we was vibing through the dating app. You know, like we was vibing and shit. And then you know, she like, yeah, I want to come see you. I'm like, bet, you know. And you know, it's always a gamble. It's always a gamble and shit. So what I did was, because I was, you know, living in an apartment, so I gave her the apartment building next door. I'm like, I'm gonna meet her in the parking lot, but I ain't gonna tell her what apartment I live in my actual building. So I made sure I was straight. But still, boom. So from the picture, the girl had long hair and all of that shit, whatever. When this lady pulled up to my apartment building, I met her outside in the parking lot. Like, no cap. This chick was bald headed. Like, not a little bit of hair. She had a Charles Barkley haircut. Like, she nipped it with a razor. Shit was this long. Like, that shit was that long. I'm like, yo, man, it's complete catfish. I'm like, yo, man, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, no cap. I'm like, and then what really, because look, I've seen some women with the short haircuts that look good. That wasn't even my point. I've seen some women that look really good. They can rock it because they got the facial features. That wasn't even my point. I'm like, first of all, you should have broadcasted yourself like that. You know what I mean? You should have broadcasted yourself like that. You should have marketed yourself like that. But the shit that really fucked me up with this story was how she tried to act like it was no big deal. And she still wanted to come upstairs. I was just taken back, son. Like, yo, this is ill. Why didn't I FaceTime her? Because I was so green. I'm an outside nigga. I was so green to the dating apps that it never crossed my mind. I should have FaceTimed or whatever. You know what I mean? Or maybe I tried. I don't know. But yeah, like we didn't FaceTime before. I want to say we swapped some pics. But even she was fronting on the pics. So, you know, the point was she was just acting like it was no big deal. And that lets me know that niggas still be fucking her after she catfished. Because I was like, shorty, if you think you coming upstairs, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to clean my baseboards or something. Like, this ain't it. Unless you really want to clean my carpets. You know what I'm saying? It was going on, Tony Maceo. I was like, yo, man. I was like, unless you want to clean my carpets, you ain't coming upstairs. And I was just like, yo, man, at the end of the day, what's up with this? So I was just like, why would you market yourself as somebody else? And she act like it was no big deal. I was like, it was somebody completely different. And that shit it wasn't even it wasn't even the haircut. It was the fact that she already rationalized this shit in her mind. Like, when I get there, because I know how women think. I'll get there and I'll just explain to him what happened, you know what I'm saying? But he still, and she even asked, like, yeah, can I come upstairs? I was like, no. Like, nah. Like, nah. I was just completely taken back, man. And she wasn't like ugly. It was just odd. I'm like, yo. And this was the first time I ever did a dating app. So it was traumatizing. I didn't know people really did this. I didn't. So I was like, yo, like, nah, I can't have you in my crib. If you lie about this, we don't know what you really into. I was like, nah. But now I know it's the culture. This is the first time I was on this shit. Y'all got to keep in mind. So I was green to the date. I was green to the shit, man. Completely green to the shit. And after that, you know, like I said, I met a few women from dating apps, but that shit has been like hell for me. I just don't know the lingo. I think that's my biggest drawback from dating apps. I don't know the lingo. So I really be lost. And the chicks be texting you mad fast with a bunch of acronyms that I just don't know. I got to Google this shit. It's like a headache for me, man. So for me, but that's not my power. That's not my strength. My strength is when I shake a woman's hands and she get to know me and I can work it like that and I can feel her energy. So the dating app thing, I'm not against it. Now, this Craigslist shit, let me just fuck with this for a minute because I'm way off bit. Now, the Craigslist situation, I'm sorry, I just don't understand. Okay, out of all the avenues, nigga, okay, you putting up ads on Craigslist, which is just completely fucking odd to me. That's odd in general. But let's just say I go with that. That ain't it for me. I'm like, Craigslist, my nigga. And then I got two different opinions on this, which is why I say it's capping. I got two different opinions. My first opinion is it's just mighty odd how all of these niggas talk about how these women are for the streets and the pussy so easy to get and all of these women are hoes and nigga, you can slip and fall into some pussy. Fair enough. But then I hear this crazy story about a nigga on Craigslist fucking in a room with a 16 and 17-year-old girl in the room. Like, what's up with this? And don't nobody say nothing? Don't nobody, it doesn't ring bells. It doesn't make anybody second guess. None of this shit. Like, yo, man, y'all niggas doing way too much capping. The Craigslist thing alone rubbed me the wrong way. Like, yo, I don't know, man. And then you got the high value man thing. This nigga say he's so high value. I thought high value niggas ain't have to relegate themselves to doing shit like that. You know, let these niggas tell it. These women just lined up around the corner. What's up with this, man? I don't know. It's a lot of cap, man. It's not congruent enough for me. I gotta ask questions. Yes, man, Glendon Cameron ugly as shit. Yes, that's the point. That's the point. Like, I'm sorry, man. With lips like those, nigga, you fuck. You should have been on fucking Craigslist looking for chapstick, my nigga. I ain't never, and I might have watched 2 or 3 of his videos. I ain't never see Glendon Cameron with the proper amount of lip maintenance. I'm like, yo, chapstick, like $2, bro. Like, this shit right here, it's like mad cheap. And it comes in by the bundles. Niggas got bricks of this shit, nigga, in the crib. Niggas be selling weight, nigga. Nigga, I be on the block. They think I got fucking weight, nigga. I got chapstick for sale. Tell that nigga come see me, man. I get him some 2 for $5s, man. I get him some 2 for $5s, man. Pink tops, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the white tops and the pink tops for this nigga, man. And yo, I got them WMDs, nigga. I got them WMDs, nigga. But nah, man, this nigga out of line for that, man. I'm like, Craigslist. And it went over people's heads. And that's the shit that leaves me befuddled. I'm like, ain't nobody really look at that shit odd but me. I'm like, yo, Craigslist, my nigga? All right, fair enough. And then you got the other situation where the nigga just like, yeah, she was 17. I'm like, yo, man, like, stop it. You don't know this girl was 17? This shit is odd. And, yo, man, these niggas are exposing themselves one by one. Why you think I do my content by myself now, man? I don't know who's who. There's only like a handful of niggas I would even let on my panel at this point. I'm like, yo, man, y'all niggas are way too risky. For real. Like, niggas be talking about 17-year-old girls like this shit is up. I'm like, yo, man, even if that's the case, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it out loud. Like, yo, you could have just kept that to yourself. But a nigga ain't gonna miss no viral moment, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. This shit is odd. But the Craigslist shit was that ain't it for me. I was like, I don't know about this. Craigslist. So Lyndon Cameron need to have a fucking seat, man. I'm sorry, man. I ain't too sold on this nigga, man. I'm sorry. And I know when niggas gonna say, Boogie, you a hater. I don't give a fuck. You a simp. Whatever, man. I'm looking at this nigga mad sideways, like, bro. I didn't know that this was a thing. And he tried to make it like it was a thing. And I hate when niggas do that, bro. I hate when niggas do that. Like, it's a whole subculture of young girls from 14 to 17 on Craigslist looking for niggas like him. Like, stop it. You might bump into one or two or maybe three over a span of 6 months, but that's not a thing. Those are the outliers, motherfucker. Like, he tried to make it like it was a thing. I'm like, dog, it's always going to be young girls that want older men. You know, and I'm going to do a video on this shit, on how this shit really works. I was going to do it today, but I didn't have time to really queue up all my fucking evidence for this shit. But they ain't checking for no Lyndon Cameron. I'm sorry. If y'all just, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. They might want his money. A woman told me a long time ago, man, and I've always held on to this shit. A woman told me a long time ago, and I never forget this woman, and this was a pretty credible woman. She was like, look, she said, more likely than not, if it's a younger woman and an older man, there's money involved. And she just kept it like that. It wasn't no big thing. She was dead ass serious, though. She was dead ass serious. She was dead ass serious with that. And I never really let that. I had a woman tell me that shit before. I had a couple women, but one in particular that was very credible. She just had to keep it real about the shit. She just had to be honest with it. So the nigga Lyndon Cameron try to act like, yeah, you know, these young girls be online looking for big dick niggas. Not you, motherfucker, not you. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if they on that or not. They ain't looking for your lips, man. Like, I hate when niggas do that, try to make it like it's a thing. Because you, over a 6 month or a year time period, okay, you might have had, if a nigga had an add up for a year, let's say 3 or 4 underage chicks try to get at the nigga. Okay, out of a span of a year, that's not a real movement, motherfucker. Those are the outliers, nigga. Stop trying to make it seem like that's the norm. No, the fuck it's not. And that's the issue I got. When niggas try to norm, no, it's not. Your chapped ass lips, man. That shit corny, man, to me, man. And niggas try to do that shit when they trying to prove a point. Like, dog, stop it. This shit will be on 60 Minutes, man. You niggas will be on How to Catch a Predator ass niggas, man. Which we know YouTubers have got caught up on that too. And then they want to do the funny rationalizations. I just was so befuddled by this whole thing. Then they want to rationalize it like, yeah, you know, Well, these girls, they wanted it. It don't mean you got to do it. So y'all saying, I'm a 34-year-old man. If a 16-year-old girl knock on my door in her towel and some Gucci flip-flops, that I can just fuck her? Well, it's a go. It's a green light because she wanted it. What the fuck? I get young girls that flirt with me. I keep it moving. I just be flattered because they still think I look young. Thank you. That lets me know I still look young, motherfucker. And they keep washing my face twice a day. Other than that, what the fuck type of rationalization is that? Yeah, they wanted it. So what? That's that R. Kelly shit. Nigga, you know better. And this is the fuckery, man. That's major fuckery. I'll never get online and act like young girls ain't sexually attracted to some older men, and they don't try to position themselves. I get that. That happens to me from time to time. I know when the girl looks 16, motherfucker. I know when the girl looks 17, nigga. I can see it. I can tell by the edges. Women stop rocking edges in their head, like in their mid-20s. They start wearing edges. They just grew out of the shit. Not all of them. It's certain things I can see. I can tell by the shoes she got on. I can tell by the cheap ass fucking Victoria's Secret lotion she got on. That's young girl shit. You dig? I can tell by the earrings she wearing. I can tell by the big ass fucking Fred Flintstone ring she got on, man. I can tell. Man, these niggas doing way too much capping. That shit be blowing me, man. Pause. I can't fuck with it. Oh, she wanted it. So what? You had to give it to her? It's very odd to me, man. That rationalization is tired and it's old and it's tacky. And it's tacky. So you telling me if a wife was to cheat on her husband, she can go home and tell her husband, yeah, I cheated on you because the man wanted it. Like, you been done damn near threw our ass out the house like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Get out of here. You want to come to me with that? Yeah, he wanted it. You been threw our ass out the house like DJ Jazzy Jeff. You know what I mean? Head fucking first out the door. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, he wanted it, so I gave it to him. What? This shit is very odd to me, man. It's just odd. That's what it is. It's odd. I can't think of another word. Y'all give me another word and this shit is odd. At best, it's odd. At worst, it's fuckery. Yo, man, the chaplet Craigslist monster is back. You know what I mean? I might ride this nigga bumper all next week because this shit is odd to me, man. Fuck you doing on Craigslist? Glendon Cameron a trip, man. And kind of thinking about it, he might be capping about that whole story. Honestly. I think I might be capping about that whole story. But, you know, whatever. I just feel like roasting this nigga for an hour. Like, yo, dog, you need some medicated chapstick, man. Your shit need to be medicated. Your shit need a steroid in it, dog. Being honest. You ever see a nigga shit about to split, crack, and bleed? That's him. Yo, back up, dog. Like, that nigga getting your back up, dog. You had to hit the nigga with the Deontay Wilder shit, nigga. Or you hit him with the 52 to the knees, nigga. Yo, back the fuck up, nigga. That's mad disrespectful being in somebody's face and your fucking lips about to bleed, dog. That ain't it. You ever had somebody in your face and they shit about to bleed? You're like, yo, back the fuck up, man. That shit is offensive as fuck. That shit is offensive, man. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like women with chapped ass lips. I don't like niggas. I don't like nobody in my face. I don't know, man. I'm doing the 52 shit to the knees, man. I'm gonna break a nigga down. Back up, man. That shit, man. That's mad disrespectful, dog. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it, man. I ain't buying that shit, man. I ain't buying it, man. I just gotta say, I ain't buying the shit. I think that nigga capping. As I think about this whole story, I think that nigga capping about this shit. Not that I need proof, because I don't want to see it. I just think the nigga capping. He might be adding. Do I think he had a Craigslist ad? Yeah. But I think he putting a little bit more on that shit. I do. I do. Yeah. The chap lip king. I think he might be putting something on that, man. I just got to call it like I said. Something they congruent. Something they congruent. To me. I definitely believe he had a Craigslist ad, because that was odd. The nigga ain't about to make that up. Fair enough. But I think he capping about that shit. I think the nigga trying to get some spins and views off the R. Kelly situation so he can go viral. And that he did. As I think about it, it might be a strong possibility he's capping. I believe he might be capping a little bit. Real talk. I believe so. He might be putting a little mustard on that thing when he delivered it. He might romanticize it a little bit. And that's fair enough. I mean, I ain't tripping on it. But when I think about it, I go from the concrete up. Like, yo, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, he might be lying a little bit. Stuff ain't congruent, man. Like, guys got to stop with the cap shit, man. And it's really leading these young niggas down the wrong path. I think so. Because a lot of young niggas online be thinking that they got to be something that they're not. And it's like, man, you got to do what you can handle out here, too. Because the one thing niggas won't tell you about is the consequences that come from this shit. You know what I'm saying? The consequences. The illegitimate kids, the abortions, the STDs, the STI. Niggas won't tell you about the consequences of being out here, dog. I mean, the ass whippings you take out here, just men in the nightlife. It's a lot of shit that come with this shit, too. It is, man. I almost got killed outside of a club one night, man. Just fucking around and shit by these Mexican niggas, man. There's a lot of consequences that come with this shit, too. And you got to be willing to take that. Now, if you can take it, fair enough, but ain't no complaint about this shit. Once you choose to get out of these streets, nigga, that's what it is. It's up and it's stuck. But niggas don't be telling the whole story either. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that come with this shit, man. And then you get tired after a while, man. Like, damn, man. You kind of get tired of fast ass women all the time, man. Sometimes you be wanting to chill out. So, it comes with a lot too. It comes with a lot. I think niggas need to have a seat sometimes. You have your little run and then you hang it up. I mean, that's what it is in life, man. Niggas didn't want to see Muhammad Ali in there with Larry Holmes and he almost beat him to death. Nobody wanted to see that, man. Nobody wanted to see Ali in there with Ken Norton. Nobody wanted to see Roy Jones in the ring at the end of his career. They was knocking him out standing up. Antonio Tarver put him to sleep before he hit the mat. You know? Don't nobody want to see no old boxers in the ring, man. And then you just realize, damn, man, this nigga had his run. You know, I mean, have a seat. So, you know, it come down to that. You got to know when to hang it up. You're like, okay, man. And that's the best thing about life, man. Life will tell you when it's time to just chill. You know? I'm serious. You don't never want to be the nigga that's out of step or whatever. You gotta do what you can handle out here, man. That's my thing. Don't do shit you're gonna regret, and don't do shit you can't handle. It's just easy stuff, man. Life is really simple, but you know, who the fuck am I? Life is really simple. You know. You ain't really a man until you turn down some pussy. Yeah, but not Hopkins too. You ain't really a man until you turn down some pussy. You ask me. You ain't even a man until you turn down some pussy. Like, nah, I'm good. There's plenty of Friday nights where you just turn your phone off and you just, I mean, you kick back and you just might read a book or something, or you might educate yourself or something, or you might go work out, or you might just do something more positive. You ain't really a man until you can turn down shit. You know what I mean? That's my measure of a man. All right, nigga, what can you turn down? What can you deprive yourself from to get what you want? Excuse me, yo. That's my thing. You ain't really a man until you mastered yourself. And that's game. I think I'm gonna close with this. Let me do a little teaching and I'm gone. This nigga Glendon Cameron, man, that nigga's out of line with the capping. I'm sorry. And I'm calling it right here, right now. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga capping a little bit. That nigga's putting some cap on that story, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling it like I see it. That nigga's doing some capping, man. But I deal with that next week. Look, man. In life, man, you do what you can handle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really do. And for one, as a man, dog, you don't do no shit that you're ashamed of. And if you happen to, man, you make it right. You fix it. You stand on it. All right, I'm imperfect. You fix it. And you work toward a goal. You know? That's the life of a man. You know, we very flawed and imperfect people, but, you know what I'm saying? We try to do the right thing. And inside every man, there's an internal governor that tells you what's right and wrong. You know what I mean? We battle with spirituality every day. From the time we wake up in the morning, we battle on what's right and wrong. And it's not relative. Certain things are universally wrong. Niggas will always want to make some shit relative to the circumstances. Some things are, a lot is not. You know what I'm saying? You know what condemnation is, man. You know that guilty feeling, like when a nigga go sit in church or whatever the fuck, and the pastor's preaching some shit he did last night. That's condemnation. We battle with this every day, you know? And you just try to be better than you was yesterday. Me, I'm not stupid, man. I don't expect perfect people. I don't want nobody perfect around me. I just want people that's real. I can deal with the realness of it. Like I'm scared of perfect people because they got some shit with them. But that's it. But here's my thing. When you start to try to rationalize things, you don't want to call it by its proper name, which is probably fuckery at the time, then I got an issue with that. I do. I have an issue when women do it. I have an issue when men do it. Just call it what it is, nigga. You like hoes, nigga. I'm not going to judge you, but don't piss on me and tell me it's rain, bro. I have that's my pet peeve in the world. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. If you like to talk to young women so you can mind fuck them and control them or whatever, fair enough. Just say that. I may not agree with you, but just keep it a buck. Don't tell me all of this stupid shit and try to dress it up to make it look cute. Just keep it a buck. Nah, that's just what I like. I like to control my women. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you. But don't hit me with all this other shit, man. Because I know you capping, though. And it's like, nigga, you know you capping. I know you capping. Why we got to fake like we just telling each other the truth? I don't like that type of shit, man. Nigga, I know you capping. You know what I mean? Try to give me all 50 excuses why you like young. Nigga, look. You know what I'm saying? You want some tight pussy and really, you want to control a naive mind. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because really, when a woman enters her prime, it's not just when her body is developed. You know what I mean? A young girl's body can be developed at 16, especially young black and brown girls. We're not talking about that. When a woman is truly in her prime, like for real, is when her body and her mind meets up. And it all comes together. And then she really realizes who she is. And a woman had these epiphanies. And this is a dangerous woman because her mind is matched up with her body. And it's really that she can be as dangerous as she want to be. Because now she know her value, her sexual value in the eyes of men. That's truly when a woman is really in her prime. Now, what these niggas are talking about is a woman's sexual prime. Is, when her pussy is the tightest and all of that. Like, that's one way of looking at it, right? But when a woman is truly in her prime, is when that mind and body, she got to appraisal on who she is. She gonna go to work on niggas if you ain't careful. So at that point, you got to be rolling right because that's a dangerous woman. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous woman right there. She'll work the fuck out you, man. And it is what it is. And that's when they the most dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I would say at about 26, 27, maybe even 28, that's a dangerous woman. Because now she got the life experience and she still got her body intact. That's a dangerous woman, bro. She gonna work you. She gonna work you, bro. If you ain't careful. I mean, you might think you running some game. And really, man, the game thing, man, game is just mastering yourself, man. That's when you mastered the game. You got me. Not when you master women. Some niggas know everything about women, don't know shit about themselves. Game is when you mastered yourself. When you outdo yourself yesterday, you mastered the game, man. And I go for anybody, men and women. When you can be better than you was, when you can fix the mistakes of yesterday, when you can go further than you did last week, that's when you really mastered the game. When you in competition with yourself, nigga. You a dangerous nigga at that point. Like, yo, now you got the energy behind you. Now you flying above the pigeons, nigga. You know what I mean? You flying above the birds, nigga. You just, the wind has caught your wings. Once the energy get behind that, bro, you won't stop it. Because you realize the only person that was ever in your way was you. You mastered the game at that point. You figured it out. That it never was this boogeyman holding you back. No pun intended. It was only you that was in your way. And you got to put the work in, and you got to change the situation, and you got to fix it, and you got to let go, and you got to get over, you got to overcome. That comes with it. You got to stand in front of that mirror, Jones. That's when you mastered the game. You know how sexy that is to women? I don't know what these. This is my last point. I keep saying this is really my last point. I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about online half the time. I don't. From my knowledge, man, my best experiences with women is when they respected my mind. When they truly got to know me. And this shit don't happen overnight. Let's just get this clear. That's why you telling you niggas, man, like, y'all just be so caught up on, like, yeah, she should be sucking my dick the first 30 minutes. I'm like, bruh, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? She should bow down and kiss the ring in the first 2 minutes. I'd be like, nigga, chill, right? But when a woman recognizes that you're consistent and you know you a man through and through, when she watch you stand on some principles, because a woman got to see you be a man. It takes time. I mean, she got to see you go through certain things or whatever. So, but when a woman can really recognize that, and she can see, you know, even when you was in your darkest days, you still was a man. You still was strong. You still displayed that strength and that honor. That's my that's my experiences, man. Straight up. Like when the women see that tenacity and that enthusiasm, just that man shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my experience, man. A lot of niggas be like, yo, I want to snatch our soul. Nah, nigga. The woman that give it to you, dog. This is going over you niggas' heads. But I know it will. Because y'all been capped to and lied to with the high capping so much that I don't even recognize it no more. I don't even want to hear this shit. I'm tempted to tell these niggas to eat a dick. I haven't said it all day, but I'm about to Frank stand a couple niggas before I get off this live stream. Because they lying. The woman got to give it to you, dog. End of. And I know I'm going over you niggas' heads. Because I understand the psychology of a man, especially niggas. Our egos are out of control. We want to be the man. We got too much pride. All this other goofy shit. But that ain't how it work, nigga. The girl got to give it to you, nigga. You want submission? She got to volunteer for that, nigga. It ain't no combination you can just put together real quick, hurry up, You know what I'm saying? And you just get it, motherfucker. The girl got to give it to you, nigga. And she will. A woman to give you her heart, dog. After you fucking prove yourself, nigga. After you prove you trustworthy, motherfucker. For the most part. That game shit gonna get you but so far with this shit. It's just gonna give you some pussy, but all this other shit niggas be talking about getting a woman's soul. Nigga, please, dog. You gotta be nothing less than a man. At that point, you gotta do what you gotta do, nigga. The motherfucking woman will come up to you and tell you who you are. They'll let you know, nigga, you him. You the one, motherfucker. Hey! Nigga! Can't stand you fucking niggas, man. I don't. Because I know it's fucking cap. I know it is, man. That I do know. It's cap. That's all it's ever been. You got to be a man, dog. Motherfucker, eat a dick, nigga. Any nigga that disagree can eat a fucking dick, dog. It pop off when you see me. It don't matter. It's up, nigga. I know it's cap. The motherfucking girl will give you her heart, nigga. Fuck you think this is? This is a game of attrition. If it's any game, can you hang in there? Can you gain her trust? Especially a woman that been through some shit. You think she just gonna walk up to you, hey, sir, here's my heart? Nigga, eat a dick. You're not gonna get through a woman's heart through your penis, bitch, nigga. No, the fuck you not. Stop listening to that bullshit. That's a part of it, but it ain't everything. You got to be a man. You got to be reliable. You got to be dependable. All of these things these niggas say being a simp, motherfucker, you got to be that, nigga. God damn. Y'all keep listening to these niggas, man. See, I know. You ain't that nigga you say you is. Because let me tell you something. Y'all niggas keep doing the stupid shit y'all doing and the dumbass shit y'all doing. And my phone gonna go off on a Friday night. Because y'all niggas are ignorant, man. And y'all stupid sometimes. Listening to these ignorant ass niggas lie to y'all. That's what's going on, man. That shit is cap, nigga. I get tired of that shit. If I hear it again, I might choke. I went through the whole summer without choking a nigga. God is good. God is good. He's good. Y'all understand? You know how hard it is for a black man to go through a summer without choking a nigga? I'm so tired of y'all. I'm so tired. I don't even want to say it no more. That's how mad it pisses me off, man. The motherfucking woman to give it to you. Coach Greg Adams can eat a dick, man. Give a fuck about him. He had some shit to say about the Dime Gang division back in the day. Eat a dick, nigga. God damn, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, dog. You got to be a man first, nigga. Women are attracted to strength, dog. God damn, y'all trying to make this shit something that is not, your bitch ass nigga. Frank Stan, ASAP, motherfucker. I've been telling you niggas from day one, get the girl mask off. Get the girl mask off. I done did about 10 videos. You got to gain her trust. Which means you got to come through. You got to be him. You got to be that, dog. Stop letting these chap lip niggas lie to y'all, man. This shit got me fucking hot, son. For real, man. God damn. This shit is whack. How the fuck you gonna get a woman's heart without her giving it? The girl got to give it to you. And she will. If you him, that's what I realized. All you gotta do is focus on being the best man you can, dog. The girl will come up to you, tap you on your fucking shoulder, and give you her fucking heart, you bitch ass nigga. The girl will let you know, nigga, you the one. God damn. You the nigga that unlocked all of this within me. You the one that got me smiling. Oh, yeah. Tootsie Roll. The girl to tell you, nigga, hit that name. She'll tell you, motherfucker. God damn. Watch your conduct, you bitch ass nigga. Ah. God damn. This shit is crazy. Yo, man, I'm mad as fuck right now, but I'm smiling, but I'm mad because I know you niggas been listening to the wrong shit. And I've been sitting here like, just like, yo, y'all keep doing the stupid shit y'all do. And my phone gonna ring on Friday night. I damn near need y'all niggas to be idiots. Because I just see it like, this nigga think it's something else. This nigga think it's this magic trick you want to put on the woman. It's being a man, dog. That's it. Ain't nothing guaranteed, but shit, that's gonna take you a lot further than the razzle dazzle. Being a man of your word will take you a lot further than hot air with a woman. I'm trying to tell you, I had to learn this shit the hard way, motherfucker. I'm giving this shit to you niggas for free. I don't know why y'all think it's something that is not. I don't know why. I don't even care. Actually, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, man. Think it's this magic trick, this magic wand. Excuse me. Being a man. Anyway, let me close with this because this shit got my blood pressure up, man. Honestly, man, I can't even take it no more, man. My blood pressure is shot through the roof. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all hit me up on Cash App. It's just like, why do I waste my time with this shit? Sometimes I just think, man, why do I even waste my time? Thanks for that $20 Cash App, Glenda, for the Frank Stan. Yeah, we're going to put this in a Frank Stan fund. Snapple top. Look, man, it's like this. You got to be a man. Women are attracted to strength, man, because that's what they lean on, man. When you really get in good with a woman, and you realize at the end of the day, a lot of these women, man, they really need a rock, man. They need an anchor to really regulate shit, man. Like they need somebody to pour into them. They need somebody to pour into them. You know? A lot of women, man, they got these bulldog faces, but when you get to know them, you realize how, you know, they confused, they human, they insecure. When they take their makeup off, they feel like shit some days. You got to be that man. The more confident you are, the more confident she is. Just going over your head. I know it is. The more solid you are, the more solid she is. The more in control you are, the more in control she is. You got to set the tone at all times, dog. I ain't capping. You niggas who say I can only give my experience. I can only give my experience. And I'm the nigga that came online and said, yo, I fucked it up with a lot of good women in my life. Just my shit. Excuse me. Man, I've had a lot of good women that I've met through the years. A lot of exceptional women. A lot of good women. A lot of just regular, just decent women. And, you know, a lot of this shit, I fucked it up, man. I'm the nigga that came online and said that. I really did. Just doing too much. But at the end of the day, I was able to gather some intel. I extracted all the good from it. Like, well, shit, women, they really like when I was a man. Like, minus the razzle dazzle and the swag. That's a tool. Let me teach you niggas something. Let me learn you niggas something. That's a tool. My real strength came when a woman got to know me. My real power came when a woman got close to me. And she really realized who I was. At least enough. That's when things started to click in that woman, and she recognized my story, and she understand the power I had, and she seen the discipline, and she seen the tenacity, and you know what I mean. She seen my service and my compassionate side, and she seen just the full range and scope of who a nigga was. That's where my power came with women, nigga. I'm giving you niggas this shit for free, but I know it's gonna go over you niggas' heads. It's probably the last time I'll speak on it because I know it's going way over your head. I understand that it is. You got to be a man. Everything else is a tool. When I tell niggas to work out, I mean, that's your bait. That's your bait. You gotta have good bait when you go to the fishing hole. Like, that's goes without saying. When I tell niggas to get your hygiene, I mean, that's your bait. But the girl got to get to know you. And that's when it's GoDaddy time, nigga. That's when it's GoDaddy time. She got to get to know you. I got to be honest, man. She got to get to know you. So, I just don't know what niggas are. I don't know, man. I've summed it up to be a bunch of fucking capping. You know. That's what I summed it up as. That's why you think I don't focus on the women all day. I focus on niggas being men. That's what's going to change things. That's what's going to regulate shit. You know what I mean? I done elevated women's minds just being around me. Some women being around me, they like, man, I don't know why I got to walk on eggshells around you. You fucking right you do. You fucking right you, because you were the man and shit. Yeah, you fucking right. Period. So, the more of a man you are, the more of a woman she gonna be. I know that went over. I know you ain't like that. I know you niggas ain't like that last statement. I know for a fact y'all didn't like that last statement. Some of you niggas ain't the most masculine niggas in the world. Let me write that down. I gotta talk about this tomorrow or Monday or whatever next time I come on. Maybe tonight if I'm still in this energy. Because, nigga, I'm turned the fuck up. Not the most masculine. Fucking pen is running out of ink too, man. Oh, you motherfucker. A lot of you niggas ain't the most masculine niggas in the world either. Let's not even fucking get that twisted. Argue with me on that if you want, motherfucker. I embarrass you. You ain't the most masculine niggas, so let's get that clear. So look, at the end of the day, that's the way I see it, bro. A woman to give it to you, bro. And I really mean it. All jokes aside, man. A woman to tell you who you are. At least, I mean, in her eyes, let me get that. In her eyes, the girl will tell you that you're the one. She'll tell you. You gotta give it time. It's not gonna happen overnight, dog. I know you niggas want shit to be like tomorrow. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a week. It may not happen in a month. It may not happen in 90 days, whatever. After about 6 months, I'll be worried. I ain't gonna lie to you. Excuse me. About 6 months, if you ain't making no real strides with a woman, I'll be kind of worried. But dog, nigga, I've worked on women for a year. Ain't sleep with them. All I did was hang out and talk with them. Essentially, a nigga got friend zone, but it's not as the friend zone as y'all see it. But like, I had to take a real hands-off policy. Like, I can't even touch her because the mask was on so tight. I've worked on women for a whole year. I mean, this is no cap. I'm not even lying to y'all. Sometimes it's black ops operations where you got to really lock in on a woman, bro. You really got to lock in. Because they built up so many walls and all that shit, boundaries and triggers and like God, booby traps and all type of, and they sabotage it and you had to make it, you had to fix it. If I think a woman is worth it, then obviously in that situation, I thought she was worth it. And when I unlocked everything, this is the most beautiful spirit I ever seen. Usually when people hide the most and build up the most walls, they got to protect a lot. Y'all ever noticed that too? So when a woman is protecting herself, it means she has a lot to offer a man. Her heart is big. She got to protect that heart. You got to be careful with a lot of these women. I remember my mother gave me some advice years ago. She said, some women you just going to have to be delicate with. You know what I mean? Thanks for that another Cash App, Prince Emil. Like my mom's kept it real with me. She was like, you know what I mean? Some of these women out of control, but she was like, some of these women you going to have to be delicate with. She was right. I mean, I couldn't come in like a bruiser. I had to come in like Sugar Ray Robinson, nigga, and dance with him, nigga. But the point is, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know, you ain't gonna get everything overnight. A woman can be straight giving you pussy on the regulars, sucking your ding-a-ling and all that. Pause. But at the end of the day, she still ain't take her mask off. She still ain't exhale and tap you on your shoulder and say, nigga, you him. That's the moment you're waiting on. That's the moment you're waiting on, bruh. And that's when it all makes sense. And from that moment on, you ain't doing nothing but making strides with a woman. You're taking big steps after that. Big boy steps. She gonna tap you on your shoulder. Not literally, figuratively, but she gonna tell you who you is. At some point, it never fails. It never fails. And then you're gonna think about this live stream. You're gonna think about Boogie. All you gotta do is send me a Cash App at that moment. That'll suffice. That'll do it. Just show love to a real nigga. That's it. I don't ask for much. I don't ask y'all for nothing. Just to hit the like button and to show love. Pay homage. That's it. But we ain't gonna do all the capping. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and tell you all of this shit on how to get easy sex from women, but that ain't really my thing. That ain't really my lifestyle. Honestly, it's not. You know, that ain't really my lifestyle like that. For the most part, you know. I'd be disappointed sometimes when I fuck a woman too fast. Like, man, I kind of like this girl. But that's beside the point. The point is, gotta be a man, dog. That's all I know. That's all I know. If I ain't tell you nothing else, bro, the more of a man you is, the more of a woman she gonna be. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that, man. That's it. I can give you a magic trick to do. I can say, tell a woman this or tell a woman that. She's still going to size you up to be a man, though. That's it. That's it. You know? Stop worried about who you think women are fucking. Or stop even worried about who you know they fucking. They ain't got nothing to do with you. And why they fucking them. They ain't got nothing to do with you. You focus on your bag. And that's another thing. You focus on you. Whoever a woman fucked in her past, one night stand or whatever, what the fuck they got to do with you? Maybe that nigga, for that night, for that hour, for that couple hours, maybe that nigga game was so tight. Or maybe she just was attracted to the nigga where her pussy was just, she just wanted to fuck him. That ain't got shit to do with you. Niggas be worried about the wrong shit. I be worried about me. You can call me a narcissist, whatever these little names y'all got. Nigga, you can call me selfish, a narcissist, self-absorbed. I be worried about me. I be so focused in my bag, I ain't got time to worry about the next nigga. Because that nigga on my heels. It's real out here. If I slip up, a nigga gonna get my girl. Fuck that. It's 100, bitch, nigga. Nah, I be worried about driving this car, nigga. I'm driving Miss Daisy. I ain't worried about the next nigga. I'm driving Miss Daisy. I gotta separate myself from the bitch nigga. She got to know. She got to know the real from the fake. You got to drive the car. Niggas be too busy worried about the nigga behind them. Nigga, you slip up. You either get into a fender bender, you slip up, nigga done yapped your girl. No, nigga, I'm driving this car. Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? You worried about the nigga from a couple months ago. What the fuck that got to do with you? Just like she don't need to be worried about the girl from last week. They ain't got shit to do with her. You need to focus on being the best woman you can be, baby, and be a goddamn good woman to that man. And y'all need to be good together. He driving the car, you sitting shotgun, put y'all seatbelts on because you're going for a ride, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, you're going to go up and down, up and down. Y'all going to go in a full range of emotions with each other. That's how it is, motherfucker. Goddamn. Worried about shit you can't control. No, that ain't the boogeyman. That ain't it. That ain't it. I say it in my content all the time. Consume yourself with yourself. You worried about shit that's way out of your jurisdiction. You got no control over shit. Like, what the fuck did that got to do with you? Break it down. And because I know you niggas so well, you gonna try to make up some shit. No, it got nothing to do with you. It just doesn't, man. It doesn't. I'm so focused on this nigga. I love me so much, I don't give a fuck about him. Because I know if I slip up, he gonna fuck my bitch. He gonna fuck my bitch. That nigga gonna fuck my bitch. If a nigga slip up, a nigga will yap your bitch. Excuse my language, I gotta just be graphic for y'all. That ain't it. If a woman was to cheat on me or leave me, it'll be just a decision she made. I would like it to be not nothing that I did wrong. I can live with that, bro. I really could. I can live with that. I might not like it. I might still flip the fish tank, but still, you know what I mean? I'm going to flip it because that's who I am. Nigga, I'm going to make a dramatic exit and apologize later, bitch ass nigga. I'm going to make a dramatic exit. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? I'm going to make a dramatic exit, but I might not like it, but still, look. As long as I can look back and be like, damn, you know, because I don't like when I fuck shit up. If I look back and be like, yo, I completely fucked this up. I don't like that feeling. But if a woman just wake up and she ain't attracted to me no more, then fair enough, man. I can't, you know, get mad. I may not like it, but I can't, I mean, that's her decision. Oh, no, we flipping that fish tank. Sometimes, all right, y'all got me. Sometimes you got to just throw the fucking lamp across the room. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Sometimes you just got to do these things, too. But I ain't going to talk about that. Sometimes you just want your exit to be a little dramatic because, you know what I mean? Yo, man, we got to be niggas. I think for an hour a day, they should just give us a nigga free card where you can just do whatever you want. Because, you know, we got a lot of stress and shit, man. And, you know, so every now and then I do a nigga moment. Yes, man, I ain't perfect, dog. That's why I do this self-improvement shit, because I got to fix this shit, man. Every now and then I have a nigga moment, man. But I do a lot of good, too. So it balances itself out. All praises due, man. That's it, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Every now and then I have my nigga moments, man. Let shit get 100. So we gonna flip that fish tank, too. I mean, sometimes, man, you just got to flip the fish tank. And you could do it in a masculine way. Drown the fish or something. You rip the head off the fish, put it back in the fish tank, motherfucker. But it's like, yo, man, it's all good. You know? I don't judge my experiences with women off wins and losses, Jones. It all was a win because it all taught me something. It all helped me grow. That's it. It all helped me be better. The times I fucked up, the time women got over on me or fucked me up or whatever the case, it was all a lesson. I look back at this shit and I laugh at half of that shit. Like, wow, we really was bugging. You know? It's a lesson in all this shit, Jones. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna sit there and trip on the shit. Some of these women I miss to this day. To this day. Women that have did me wrong. I miss them to this day. That's how real this shit get, dog. I'm not even getting into that. Women that have did me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. To the day, I still miss them. That's how real this shit is, dog. To this day, I still miss them. I'm out this bitch, y'all. Peace.